Junji Ito is a renowned manga creator known for his unique style and mastery of horror, particularly in creating terrifying and grotesque imagery. Ito's style is characterized by intricate line work, detailed illustrations, and a penchant for crafting deeply unsettling narratives. His stories often explore themes of cosmic horror, existential dread, and the fragility of the human psyche. He draws inspiration from a variety of sources, including urban legends, folklore, and his own nightmares. One of Ito's signature techniques is his ability to instill fear through mundane or seemingly ordinary situations, gradually escalating tension until it reaches a horrifying climax. His use of body horror is particularly notable, as he depicts grotesque transformations and anatomical abnormalities in a visceral, disturbing, and yet obsessive manner. His most notable works include 1 Uzumaki. Uzumaki was serialized in Shogakukan's Big Comic Spirits magazine from 1998 to 1999 and later published in 3 bound volumes. The story revolves around the residents of Kurzucho, a small town plagued by a sinister curse manifesting in the form of spirals. The story begins with high school student Kiri Goshima and her boyfriend, Shuichi Sato, noticing strange occurrences in their town. They witness a disturbing event involving Shuichi's father, who becomes obsessed with spirals and ultimately meets a gruesome end. As the story progresses, the curse of spirals intensifies, affecting the entire town. Kiri and Shuichi encounter various manifestations of the spiral curse, including people transforming into spirals, objects becoming spiral-shaped, and even the landscape twisting into unnatural forms. The curse spreads rapidly, causing madness and death among the townspeople. Throughout the series, Kiri and Shuichi struggle to survive and find a way to break free from the curse's grip. As the curse escalates, Kiri and Shuichi witness increasingly horrifying events, including people mutilating themselves to mimic spirals and monstrous creatures emerging from spiral-shaped objects. The spiral curse proves to be relentless and unstoppable, driving many residents to madness or death, or often both. Uzumaki was my first taste of Junji Ito's work, and remains both one of his longest yet best works, and even spawned a live-action movie back in the year 2000. The movie was made during the early years of the manga still being written, therefore ends very differently. Uzumaki is renowned for its deeply unsettling imagery, psychological horror, and exploration of the theme of obsession. Junji Ito's intricate artwork and storytelling skillfully evoke a sense of dread and unease, immersing readers in the nightmarish world of Kurzucho. The manga delves into the destructive nature of obsession and the consequences of unchecked desires. The spiral motif serves as a metaphor for the cyclical nature of human obsession and the inevitability of descent into madness. Moreover, Uzumaki explores themes of powerlessness and existential horror, as the characters grapple with forces beyond their control and face the terrifying realization that they are powerless against the curse. In summary, Uzumaki is a chilling and thought-provoking work that continues to captivate audiences with its haunting imagery and profound exploration of the human psyche. To Tommy. Tommy follows the story of the titular Tommy, a beautiful and manipulative girl who has the supernatural ability to regenerate herself infinitely whenever she is killed. The manga explores the consequences of her existence on those around her, as well as the depths of human obsession and madness. It is presented in a series of interconnected chapters, each focusing on different characters and their encounters with the titular character, Tommy. It begins with the introduction of Tommy, a high school student who is adored by her classmates for her beauty. However, Tommy's true nature is revealed when a jealous classmate named Reiko accidentally kills her during an altercation. To everyone's horror, Tommy's body begins to regenerate, and she returns seemingly unscathed. This event sets the tone for the rest of the series, showcasing Tommy's immortality and the horror it brings. Throughout the series, Tommy encounters various individuals, including classmates, teachers, and strangers, all of whom become infatuated with her beauty. However, their admiration quickly turns into obsession, leading to violent and tragic consequences. Tommy manipulates these individuals to do her bidding, exploiting their desires for her own amusement. As the story progresses, it is revealed that there are multiple Tommys, each with the same appearance and ability to regenerate. This revelation adds another layer of horror to the story, as it suggests that Tommy is not an individual, but a malevolent force that can never be truly eradicated. The presence of Tommy inevitably leads to madness and destruction wherever she goes. Those who encounter her are consumed by obsession and paranoia, driving them to commit heinous acts of violence. The cycle repeats as Tommy continues to regenerate, leaving a trail of death and despair in her wake. Tommy is a chilling exploration of the human psyche and the depths of obsession. Junji Ito masterfully blends horror and psychological elements to create a truly unsettling narrative. The character of Tommy herself is a fascinating study in manipulation and malevolence, as she preys on the weaknesses and desires of those around her. One of the key themes of the manga is the destructive power of beauty and desire. Tommy's otherworldly beauty captivates everyone she meets, driving them to madness and violence. This serves as a commentary on society's obsession with physical appearance, and the lengths people will go to possess what they desire. Additionally, Tommy delves into the concept of immortality and the horrors that accompany it. Tommy's ability to regenerate endlessly serves as a curse rather than a blessing, trapping her in a cycle of death and rebirth for eternity. This theme of eternal suffering adds a tragic dimension to the character and underscores the futility of human existence. Overall, Tommy is a haunting and thought-provoking manga that lingers in the minds of readers long after they've finished it. Its exploration of themes such as obsession, madness, and immortality elevates it beyond typical horror fare, making it a standout work in the genre. 3. Gyo. The story begins with Tadashi, a college student, and his girlfriend Kori vacationing at a beachside town. Their peaceful trip is disrupted when they encounter strange, foul-smelling fish with mechanical legs walking out of the ocean. This bizarre phenomenon spreads quickly, with various sea creatures infected by a mysterious gas-powered mechanism, causing them to walk on land. As the infection spreads, chaos ensues, with the mechanical creatures attacking humans and spreading disease. Tadashi and Kori, along with their friend, Professor Koyanagi, try to uncover the source of the phenomenon. They discover that a scientist named Dr. Koyanagi, the professor's uncle, created the mechanical devices to overcome his disability, but lost control of them. Amidst the chaos, Tadashi loses Kori to the infected creatures and is left to navigate the dystopian landscape alone. He encounters survivors struggling to survive against the relentless onslaught of the mechanical monstrosities. Tadashi eventually learns that the gas responsible for the transformation is spreading rapidly, threatening to engulf the entire world. Gyo is a disturbing and grotesque tale that explores themes of environmental degradation, scientific experimentation, and the consequences of human hubris. Junji Ito's intricate artwork and atmospheric storytelling create a sense of dread and unease that lingers long after the final page. The manga's exploration of the fusion between organic and mechanical elements serves as a metaphor for humanity's destructive relationship with nature and the potential consequences of unchecked technological advancement. The relentless and unstoppable nature of the mechanical creatures highlights the fragility of human civilization in the face of environmental catastrophe. One of the central themes of Gyo is the concept of body horror, wherein the human body is distorted and violated by external forces. Through the grotesque imagery of the infected sea creatures, Ito explores the fear of physical transformation and loss of bodily autonomy. The manga delves into the psychological terror of witnessing one's body undergo horrifying changes beyond one's control. Additionally, Gyo critiques humanity's exploitation of the natural world for technological advancement. Dr. Koyanagi's misguided experiments represent the dangers of scientific ambition devoid of ethical considerations. The manga serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of tampering with forces beyond our understanding. In conclusion, Gyo is a chilling and thought-provoking manga that leaves a lasting impression on readers. Its exploration of existential dread, environmental collapse, and scientific ethics makes it a compelling and unsettling work of horror fiction. Junji Ito's contributions to the horror genre have left a lasting impact on manga and beyond. His works have been adapted into anime, live-action films, and video games, introducing his unique brand of horror to a wider audience. Additionally, Ito has inspired a new generation of creators. With his innovative storytelling techniques and unmatched ability to evoke fear through his art. In conclusion, Junji Ito's talent for crafting deeply unsettling and thought-provoking horror stories has cemented his status as one of the most influential manga artists of his generation. With his intricate artwork, captivating narratives, and ability to tap into primal fears, Ito continues to captivate and terrify audiences worldwide. I hope you have enjoyed this overview of one manga's greatest creators. Do you have a favorite work by Ito? See you next time!